Greetings, I am CrossKnights, Peacekeeper and Badass Nano-Augmented Warrior! Yes, Peacekeeper, as I have brought the two factions of the Triad that were just a few days ago cutting the crap out of each other up, together, in one grand criminal organization. Nothing will keep peace better than that. I did so by breaking into Versalife and stealing the blueprints for the nanotech sword, called the Dragon Tooth. Which is a very badass sword, even with my completely being untrained in melee weapons. I can still kill a fool with it pretty easily. Plus, it looks awesome. But as you can see, the Triads previously were not exactly getting along. Many Red Arrow Triads are dead here. Yeah, the Luminous Path won that little confrontation. I think there's 4 on each side, but I unevened the score by killing 2 of the Red Dragons to help them out. Now I'm going back to Versalife to try to destroy something called the Universal Conductor. And Tracer Tong has told me about a back entrance, and it would have been nice if he told me about that back entrance before, but whatever. There's a sewer grate here. I have to lockpick it or blow it up, so... Being as if there's a submachine gun here, apparently someone died over here and had a submachine gun. Might as well show that real quick. Even though I'm not going to keep this. There's ammunition that I got in Tong's base that turns it into a grenade launcher. Ow, slightly. Well, that was enough. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to have another submachine gun again, so... Might not end up being, using these too much, but we'll see. Once I get further in the game, I might just go crazy and decide that I don't need that crossbow anymore, because there's no one that deserves to be spared. Because they'll probably all be like robots and MJ-12 at that point. And MJ-12 troopers are the one guys that I will kill indiscriminately. Doesn't matter who they are. I will destroy them. If they're, security guards, police of any other kind, I'll try to disable them more peacefully. MJ-12, however, no mercy. I know they're up to no good.
There is a device in here called a Universal Constructor. It is one of the only 2 devices in the world capable of producing the nanomechanical virus called the Grey Death. I require you to destroy it. Use the code 525.
Gotcha, mysterious voice in my head.
Look for a computer terminal somewhere in Rebel 2 lab. If you find it, I can upload the data I need through your infolink.
I've been killed by that door before. If it lands on you, it will destroy you. Now, I actually need to get down there, so... Whoa, camera. Screw off, camera. Camera off. And I could have just opened the door like this, but it was more fun to run. Camera off. Camera off. Bypassed. I actually want to show off the scrambler grenades. I don't think I've ever used them before. Wham! Robot is now on my side. And he killed the MJ-12 Commando, thus revealing his delicious biocell to me. Thank you, robot. Don't need that. Don't need that old thing. I believe it does wear off eventually, but it's enough for my purposes.
System we're looking for is in the laboratory up ahead.
Thank you, Tracer Tongo. Now, there's a few ways to deal with these beams. Great. I'm gonna accidentally trip them off if I'm not careful. But, yes, you can physically block the beams with a crate and move past them. Not quite sure how that makes sense, because generally these things are set off when something breaks the beam. But I guess these high-tech ones are different. The beam causes these 2, droids to activate.
This storage area would be a logical place to find a stockpile of the virus. I don't know why it's so
You're talking at inconvenient times, dog. Oh, whack. Download virus schematics. Open universal conductor chamber. Whack to the back of the head, and your enemies will be dead.
Got it. Looks like you stumbled on more than the schematics. You better get out of there. More in a second.
Oh, goody, you'll keep talking to me. I feel so honored. I gotta reload. I hate that crap. Reloaded. Ha! I'm loving all these biocells I'm getting.
The Universal Constructor is in this facility.
Thank you, Daedalus. How about you guys shut the hell up and get out of my head? That'd be cool. Can't even turn it off. That's the sad thing. You notice there's a bunch of nano containers, but as you may remember, I only have one slot, so only one of them will be useful to me. But it is the final one. And I already know what choice I'm going to make. Yep. So a good argument can be made for making the other choice. It's just, with my playstyle, I definitely know which one of the two paths I'm going to take with this final upgrade. Right, I believe... It's obvious I've actually played this a few times, this area. Because, I'm telling you where things are before I encounter them. Unlike last time where I was like, Arbiter, I don't know where I am. Oh, why am I in the locker room again? Alright, let's get down there. Carrying bodies for no reason. Well, there's sort of a reason. That's fun. But yes, the center one is the only one that I don't have. And this is the first time that you can get this particular upgrade in the game. This is the... Oh, it's just another torso augment. But yes, I can either get the Pyro Recycler or the Synthetic Heart. The Synthetic Heart increases the level of all augmentations that are not already at level 4. Unfortunately, it costs 100 units per minute, which is very, very draining. Useful for defensive upgrades and whatnot, but I don't want to drain that fast. This is kind of the opposite. It's upgraded like normal, but it actually reduces the drain on all augmentations when it's augmented, and that's the one that I'm going to get. At first level, it's almost completely useless. I think it stops 10% of the drain. Now, if you talk about, like, my favorite augmentation, this one, that means it only stops 4 units per minute. The thing is, it actually has an energy cost itself, which is 5 per minute, meaning it actually causes you to gain very, very slightly at first level, but at second level it decreases. At maximum level it cuts it in half by like 50% or something, so then it actually becomes very useful. Here. I need to start going down. Instead of using stairs like a moron, I'm gonna jump like a bigger moron, so I better save just in case I mess this up. Alright. Game saved. Trying to figure out where the best place to plop down would be. Let's try to jump against the wall, that makes sense. Yeah. Alright, well, I missed. Oh god. It's someone.
You have terrible manners, Mr. Denton, stopping by my apartment without even saying hello.
I don't like your crowd.
It is time for me to repay the discourtesy. Have to die, JC.
She has a different conversation if you, you know, actually talk to her at some point before you first meeting her. I don't really want to fight you. I swear I turned off all the cameras. I swear I did. But apparently I didn't. And that is balls. Let's see here. There's actually something very important I need to go up to get. That's why I was trying to jump down to that platform. But how cool is it that I survived that? I mean, come on. In your eye, anyone who gets silent running. Look how far I dropped. I dropped from up there, and I jumped, so it was actually slightly higher, and I didn't die. I almost died, but I didn't. But yes, augmentation canister. No, I kind of feel disappointed. I didn't act like I had a tepid love affair with that last augmentation canister. Sorry. I'm distracted. Ah. And, boom.
It's over, Casey.
For you, maybe. For your
Success.
eyes.
Viral production has been terminated. Containment protocols have sealed off the entrance. You will have to exit through the effluent pipes in the floor of the chamber. Beware of biotoxin concentrations.
Gotcha, data boy. Bye, Maggie. Have a nice time with those eyes.
Seems to be some inventory data here. Versalife has been synthesizing the Grey Death virus in great quantities. The entire stockpile has been loaded onto a super freighter going to New York. Interesting. The previous owner of the ship was Stanton Dowd. Ever hear of the Illuminati? Come back to the compound. I have much to tell you.
I used to have a work colleague who would not shut the hell up about the Illuminati. Now, there's like an unwritten... I shouldn't even say this, because no, I can't say it, because then it'll be written. But I'll say this anyway. I had a friend that, you're gonna keep on talking, aren't you?
This Dowd connection. Illuminati fingerprints all over the sterics. I'm talking about the molecule shape. 17 segments, 23 coupling points. Only Illuminati technicians use sleeve bearings with 34-fold and 46-fold symmetry. Multiples of 17 and 23? 17, 23? The birth of Adam Weishaupt? Not a coincidence.
Alright, I just gotta swim out here. Now, I actually, when I was screwing around here, I put 1 point in swimming. And I must say, despite the fact that I've been, like, decrying how useless it is this entire game, or this entire playthrough, it increases it quite a bit. Just that 600 and, what is it? Yeah, say almost 700 points. It increases your swimming tremendously, so it's not a terrible idea just to put 1 point in swimming to help you at those other points. It's just... I don't know, I might actually end up doing that, even though it's less useful the longer you go, because there's less swimming points as you go throughout the game. There is one really long swimming part later, and for all I know, I'll end up just breaking down and doing it. But I really want to get this next. Definitely.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night.
I do kind of want that guy's flamethrower, I must say, but not enough to knock him out and take it. Next up? Okay. Back to Tracer. Always back to Tracer. I love how they have, like, shifting load points. Like, this is a load point, and this is a load point, and that's a load point, but... Like this part's kind of transitory. It's I don't know how to explain it. No reason to show me walking back to Tracer. I don't think. I'll see you back at Tracer's place.
Tom is pleased about the files you found.
I bet he is. No way in hell he could get them himself. I gave him a golden opportunity. Who are you? Oh my God, it's my brother.
Dong fix you up? Yeah, you? You cut it pretty close. I'm in pretty bad shape. Looks like I'll be living in Hong Kong for a couple of months. Will you get better? Any permanent damage? I'll recover, but not right away. You'll be on your own for a while. I hear you've already been keeping busy. Just getting to know the locals. Turns out Versalife had a universal constructor. They were synthesizing the virus right here. Tong told me. Not a cheap gizmo. Majestic 12 sure does a lot of R&D. Every ruler needs a power base. Without the people, well, you need something to use against them. I'm going to see what Tong has to say about the schematics I recovered. Hey, do me a favor. Get better. I'm working on it.
Yep. I actually found out that the voice actor for Paul Denton and JC Denton are the exact same voice actor, and somehow it was really obvious in that cutscene. Like, early on, I think he does a better job at making Paul and JC have different voices, but there they really sounded very similar, didn't they?
I'm still pretty weak. You'll have to go on to New York without me.
It's like he forgot how to differentiate.
Don't know if I care for your sense of humor.
Humor?
The Illuminati stuff. I was risking my life in there.
No joke, Mr. Denton. They're quite real. Though not as powerful as they were at the beginning of the century. I know a few of the former leaders.
Like Stanton Dowd?
Yes, plus Beth Duclair, Morgan Everett. Most of them in Paris, I understand.
What do they have to do with Majestic 12?
A question for Dowd. I will contact him in New York. Hopefully he will agree to meet you.
What about a hacker named Daedalus?
A valuable informant. He sent me one of the codes I needed to find that super freighter.
A super freighter? That's enough virus to infect a continent.
Your pilot is landing in the courtyard. Find out and see if he knows where the ship is going or how we can stop it. In any case, it is time you left Hong Kong. There is word of a UNATCO agent searching for you here. A German, they say. Augmented.
Tell your people not to tangle with him. I'll deal with him myself.
Yeah, don't screw with Gunther. He's crazy.
Do you have what you need to synthesize a cure?
The data you recovered should provide an answer. In time.
I also destroyed the universal constructor they were using to manufacture the virus.
A universal constructor. I should have known.
But I did it on the advice of the hacker, Daedalus. Who is he, really? Alex says he may be an AI, part of an old government program.
An AI? The thought occurred to me, but more likely it is cover for a real human being.
But who?
A powerful man, we must assume. I don't like mysteries, but at least he appears to be on our side.
I don't like mysteries either.
I don't like people talking in my head constantly. Maybe you guys could let up on that. Between you and damn Daedalus, it was freaking ridiculous back there.
Your friend Jock is waiting in the courtyard.
Your pilot has landed in the courtyard.
Yeah, at this point, if you have any unfinished business, you better do it, because I don't think you're coming back
Gunther's in the field now. They say he wants your head.
Yeah, well, I kind of killed Navarro.
Heads are starting to roll at UNATCO. Kaplan, Barry, not sure who else.
Not good.
Gunther's in the field now. They say he wants your head.
Gonna repeat yourself. Now, do
We
I...
cannot believe the news of the super freighter. Something must be done.
Oh, Super Freighter, I remember this part. I don't remember being a fan either. See you outside. I'm just gonna go to this robot over here and get my self repaired. Oh yeah, upgrade canister. I could use it on ballistics protection or the eye thingy, but or even the spy drone, because apparently the spy drones are actually really good for taking out bots. Or on this, but I'm gonna use it on my power drainy thing, I think. Actually, let me think a little bit. Yeah, I'm doing it. I was just trying to figure out how many upgrade canisters are left in the game. I don't think I've missed any, except for the one that I won't be getting for telling Jaime to stay in the UNATCO base.
Guard you go.
You sound just like that monk in every way. Oh, now you don't. That was different.
Guard you go.
Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Jacques over here, and then I'm going to end the episode.
Tong filled me in. So we have to dig up Stanton Dowd,
Yeah, you know him?
I heard a few things. I think Harley Philbin knows how to contact him. I always thought Philbin was pulling my leg about the Illuminati, though.
I guess we'll find out when we get to New York. Let's not waste any time.
Alright, back to New York for the third time. I'm CrossKnights, and see you in New York next episode.